Welcome to day 23 of Math 111. In this lesson, we're going to learn about an activity called walking the line. This activity is useful in helping students learn how to add and subtract integers. On this slide, we have the rules for the game, walking the line. Let's look at them. Rule number 1. Begin by standing on 0, facing the positive direction. An integer problem will be read to you slowly. It's very important that the student faces in the positive direction. Rule number 2. When a number is read, step from one number to the next, counting your steps as you go until the number of steps you have taken matches the given number. Turn and face the positive direction. So after the student moves, the student needs to make sure that he or she is facing in the positive direction. Rule number 3. Plus or positive signs mean don't move. Rule number 4. Minus or negative signs mean turn around 180 degrees. Rule number 5. After all moves, you are standing by the answer. Just to emphasize, rule number 4, it's important that the student turns the correct number of times within the problem in order to achieve the right answer. What you will be seeing in the following slides is a demonstration of how the game works with various integer problems. Our host for Walking the Line is Simon. And here's Simon, our host. Simon interviewed all of our contestants. Rin Tin Tin is one of our contestants. Simon warned Rin Tin Tin to be on his best behavior today. Next, we have an astronaut. Simon warned the astronaut to limit his moonwalking to outer space. Our next contestant is Fred Fox. When asked about the gingerbread man, Fred Fox refused to comment on whether the gingerbread man was with him today. Odie Owl is one of our contestants. Simon warned Odie not to be looking around. We have Batman with us today. Simon asked Batman to thank millionaire Bruce Wayne for the sponsorship. We have Mr. and Mrs. Singer with us today. Mrs. B. A. Singer commented that this is certainly a high note in her career. And finally, we have Santa Claus. Santa Claus told Simon that he knows when students have been naughty and nice, and he knows when students have not been watching the instructional videos for the class. As we join the game, we see that Simon is just now finishing explaining the rules to the contestants today. Rin Tin Tin drew the first problem today, 2 plus 3. Rin Tin Tin, what is the sum of 2 plus 3? He begins by facing in the positive direction, sitting at 0, then he moves 2 spaces, plus 3. 1, 2, 3. Rin Tin Tin says that the sum of 2 plus 3 is 5. Well done, Rin Tin Tin. Mrs. Singer chose the next problem, -2 plus 3. She begins by facing in the positive direction, -2. She turns around, and moves 2 spaces. And then again, faces the positive direction. Plus 3. 1, 2, 3. Mrs. Singer, where are you now? We can't hear her voice, but she says that the sum is 1. Well done, Mrs. Singer. Our next problem is 2 minus 3. Our astronaut has this problem. Let's see what he does. Our astronaut begins by facing in the positive direction. He moves 2 spaces. Here in minus 3, the astronaut turns around and then moves 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3, and again turns to face in the positive direction. 2 minus 3 is negative 1. Very good. Our next problem is negative 1 plus negative 2. Fred Fox chose this problem. Negative 1. Fred turns around and moves 1 space, and again faces in the positive direction. Plus negative 2. Hearing the negative, Fred moves around again, faces the opposite direction, and moves 2 spaces, and again turns to face the positive direction. Fred, where are you? Fred says he's on negative 3. The sum of negative 1 and negative 2 is negative 3. Well done, Fred. Our next guess is Batman. Batman begins by facing in the positive direction. His problem, 2 minus negative 3. Batman moves 2 spaces, positive direction. Minus, he turns around. Negative 3, he turns back around, and again he's facing in the positive direction. And he moves 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Batman, where are you now? Batman says that 2 minus negative 3 is positive 5. Good job, Batman. Our next problem is 3 plus negative 2. Mr. Singer chose this problem. BA, what is 3 plus negative 2? Moving 3 spaces, lands on 3, still facing in the positive direction. Minus 2, he turns around to face the opposite direction and moves 2 spaces. And again, turns to face in the positive direction. Mr. Singer, what is 3 plus negative 2? 3 plus negative 2 is positive 1. Very good. Thank you, Mr. Singer. Our next contestant is Odie Owl. Odie chose the problem negative 3 minus 1. Odie, make sure you're facing in the positive direction. All right, are you ready to begin? Negative 3. Notice he turns around, moves 3 spaces, and turns to face the positive direction again. Minus 1. Turns back around moves one space, and then turns to face the positive direction. Odie, what is -3 minus 1? He hooted -4. Very good, Odie. Our last problem today is presented by Santa Claus. Santa, you chose the problem -2 minus -3. We see you're facing the positive direction. So -2. Yes, you turn around and move 2 spaces, and then turn again to face the positive direction. Minus, turn around, -3. Well, there's another negative. You've got to turn around again and move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Santa, what is -2 minus -3? Santa, with a chuckle, says, it's 1. Thank you, Santa Claus. And as we leave our game, we see Simon again, who is thanking all of the contestants for performing so well today as they walked the line. We want to thank all of our contestants for participating in the game today. After watching different problems being solved using the activity walking the line, let's look at the rules again. You notice that each contestant in the activity began by standing on 0 and facing the positive direction. You also notice that when a contestant made a move, that the contestant turned to face the positive direction if they were not already facing that direction. And you'll also notice for rule number 4 that each time a minus or negative appeared, the contestant turned 180 degrees. These are important parts of this activity. Walking the line is an excellent activity to use with active learners. These students seem to remember things when they have actually physically done them. Make sure that you get comfortable with the various aspects of this activity so that you can help students learn the rules for adding and subtracting integers.